What's poppin', billionaires gang? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having an amazing time. Today I'm going to be giving you something special. 2019 I made a decision to fully go into trading full time, and after all my moving ups and down in trading, so just like other businesses, you need a strategy, all right, in order to be successful. If you want to open any business, you want to do anything, you need an approach. All right, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you, because I know it's going to help someone somewhere, and I'm going to be covering the entire strategy in this video. And trust me, this strategy is the simplest strategy you can ever come across. Simple but highly effective. So without wasting much of your time, let's go to the screen so I can show you the magic and the beauty of this strategy. If you're looking to sign up with a Propfirm and you don't know which one to go for, I strongly recommend Myforexfunds. Myforexfunds is the best Propfirm you can find anywhere. Not only they give you freedom to trade, they also gives you enough leverage. The overall drawdown, the daily drawdown, the refundable fee, and they also pays you on your evaluation phases. So if you want to register with Myforexfunds, use the link on the description box below to get to the official website, and use the coupon code popping up on the screen right now to get 5% discount on every account you get. And if this is the first time you're hearing about Myforexfunds and you wish to know more, then go to the description box below. You'll see a link that says Myforexfunds for review. Click on that. It's going to show you my video where I explain every single thing that has to do with Myforexfunds. And if you're looking to sign up with a broker, I strongly recommend Propfirms. Propfirms is one of the best Propfirms out there. Not only the fact that it helps you to trade on TradingView. For those of you guys who want to trade directly on TradingView, you don't want to be going to MT4, opening MT4 and all that stress. It also has a very tight spread with zero withdrawal fee and a zero deposit fee. So if you want to register with Propfirms, use the link on the show box. Now you might be wondering, why am I showing you all this and telling you to sign up with them? It's because I want to show you something magical, something different. All right, a strategy that you can use to fund any Propfirm or fund any broker and successfully withdraw. So now the first thing you need to do is to go to your trading view. Please guys, I want you to go back test this strategy, all right, because it works very well, and you can select whichever pair you want. All you just have to do is to backtest in multiple pairs so that you can know the pairs that this strategy works better. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Euro AUD as an example. All right, now the first thing you need to do when you get to this chart is to go to your indicators. All right, that's the only indicator that we're going to be using, right? Asia session, because I've searched this before and I've also included it in my favorite. That's the reason why you guys can see that it's popping it up right here as Asia session high, low, mid lines. All right, this is the one that we want to use. All right, now you can do as well by starring it just to be able to get access to it anytime. Probably you lost it on here, you can just star it, so just add it to your favorite so that you can always go along with you anywhere you go. All right, now what you need to do is to put this indicator on your chart. So just like I have done now, and what you can see right now is this thing that is being printed on the chart right here. It's very easy, it's very simple and very straightforward to trade. Now you don't need to do any settings on this indicator. All you just have to do is to use it like that. All right, now what this indicator does is it shows you the highs and lows of the Asia session. Now how do we look for entry in the market? All we just need to do is wait for price to break. The time frame that we're going to be using is going to be 15 minutes. Wait for price to break the Asia session, and as you can see, price already break above the Asia session range, and all you have to do in this situation is count your candles. What we can see in this situation is we have this one break above the structure, then we have this one close above, all right, without closing back inside. So we can have situation where price will close above here and the next candle is going to close back inside. I'm going to give you how you can trade that one too in this video, but before then let's quickly check the normal way. So now what you have to do is to count the candles. We have one and we have two. Immediately you have that two candle and it's closing above, the next thing you need to do is to set your limit. All right, set your limit right at the top of that range, all right, where the market broke out. All right, you can see now that this is where the market break up at the top of this range. When you have 1-2 candle that closes outside, set your limit right there, then put your stop loss right at the low of the range of the Asia session, then just do ×2. all right, just do 1 to 2 risk to reward like that, then just leave it, let the market comes back there. Even if you continue to go up, just leave it. You can see price came back right there to come hit our limit. Then after hitting our limit, all right, let's see what the outcome of this trade is going to look like. Okay, as you can see right there, that was a TP hit, 1 to 2 secured. Let me give you another second example. Now the painting is over, which means the Asia session has closed. All right, and this is the high and this is the low. So the next thing we want to do now is to wait for price to break out of that highs and lows. So right now what we have right here is the break of that structure. What I want to do now is to look for the two candles that I talked about. All right, now we have close below, which is this one,
we have another one that closes below again, okay, then we set our limit. Always just set your limit right here, okay, put your stop loss above right here and target 1 to 2 risk to reward. As easy as that. All right, trading don't have to be complicated. All right, you just, by being tough and practicing proper risk management, you can really go far when it comes to trading. And just let the trade do its thing. All right, just wait, sit out and let the market do its thing. Okay, now we have another example right here too as well. This is another Asia session. This is the high and this is the low. This is another day. Then we just wait for price to break below. Now what we had here is a break below, another push, then we set our limit. All right, we set our limit to the downside right here, just exactly here. Push our stop loss above this point right here. Then our TP is going to be 1 to 2. As you can see, this one end up giving us +2. We have another Asia session again. We have another break below the Asia session again. We set our limit right there again, the same thing. And if you continue to do this thing over and over again, now I want to give you guys a way to manage your trade, because there are some situations where you're going to be losing a trade. Like this one right here, we have the same thing that happened. We set our limit right here. Okay, this is a win. All right, and right here we have a loss. Okay, we had a break above, we have price push back down, we got into the trade, price move probably like 1 to 1 risk to reward, then bounce back down. Now I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can manage your trade right there. Okay, so and again I'm going to be giving you some samples. Even look at this one right here. We had a break above the structure, we had a pullback, our limit was right here, and as you can see, price ETP. All right, now in scenarios like this one right here, we had a breakout, all right, which is the candle that break the market out right here, and we waited for price right here for the second candle to happen, which the second candle does happen right here. But when we set our limit right here, the price never comes back to this point to carry us along. Don't worry, just let that this lie. All right, you can win every day. All right, set your limits, and once the New York session closes, all right, just close all your limits. All right, the profit target that we're going to be projecting is going to be 2 reward. All right, to reward all the time. Okay, so that is, if you're risking 1 reward, all right, you want to make 2 reward. All right, and if the trade goes bad, you're just going to be losing 1 reward. All right, just like that. Now how do you manage your trade? Every single time the price gets to 1.5 risk to reward, push your stop loss to break even. All right, this one right here too, it's also a win. As you can see, we had our limit right here, price came back all the way here, then eventually fly up. This one right here too is also a win. As you can see, beautiful strategy right there. Okay, now you don't even need to stress yourself. This is another day where we don't get any trade because the market did not come back right there. The New York session closes by 7 p.m. all right, London time, so you want to remove your limit by 7 p.m. all right, remove all limits by 7 p.m. Now this is a very big example that I want to show you guys right here, just to make you guys understand this one better. All right, in this kind of scenario, what we had right here is that price break below. After breaking below, we have the second candle, because now we're expecting the second candle not to close back in. Like I said before, we just want it to be somewhere around here so that we can set our limit. Now in this type of scenario, we have a breakout and we have a pushback in immediately. Immediately we have this pushback in, don't get into the trade yet, because price is back to the Asia session range. All right, so you want price to get out of that Asia session range before you get into the trade. 2 things is going to happen in this situation. The first thing you can do is to wait for price to close back out. All right, like this one here, we had a push down, we have a push back up. If market close back out right here, you can get into the trade, put your stop loss right here. All right, and just trade 1 to 2 risk to reward, just like that. All right, that's one. And the second one, which is the final one, is this type of scenario now where price goes back down, push back up, and never comes back down. All right, in this type of scenario, when you see price never comes back down, always hang around here at the very height, all right, of that Asia session. All right, let your limit be there. There's not even like standing or anything right there, just set your limit right there. All right, once you can get into the trade right here and the price does not come back outside here, just go ahead and set your limit right here and use the same stop loss you would have used if the market has closed back outside right here. That is, from this point right here all the way to this point right here. This is the stop loss point. Then just shift it up all the way to this point right here. After you put it right here, then there you have your stop loss. Target 1 to 2 risk to reward. All right, you can play with it. You can do 1 to 3, you can do whatever you like, but 1 to 2 risk to reward is my recommended one. All right, so the last situation, there are some days where we have 2 entries. In this scenario, you can see price break above this point here, and we had a pushback a little bit, but it doesn't close inside, so we set our limit right here. Now our limit got triggered right here. Okay, our limit got triggered right here, and our stop loss is exactly here. Okay, so we target 1 to 2, and what we can see right there is that price closed back in and went for our stop loss to go and eat that low of the Asia session. All right, what do we do right there? All right, you can decide to stay out of the market and just take your loss, but I prefer you get into the trade again from this low of the Asia session again, and measure that one again from here, from the high of that Asia session again. You measure it to the low of the Asia session. All right, calculate the pips. You can do it any way you like, or just drag this one right here. That will show you where your stop loss needs to be. You put your stop loss right here, and you do the same thing, 1 to 2 risk to reward, as easy as that. In this scenario, you know what we do, right? Because when we already move 1 to 1.5 right here, we would have push our stop loss to break even. So this is break even, why this one is just a -1. So in general, we have this day to be a -1% day. All right, so that's the way you need to trade it, and that's all you need to do when it comes to trading this strategy. Trading don't have to be difficult, trading don't have to be too stressful. All you just have to do is just a piece of information that you can duplicate over and over again. But one thing I want you guys to do for me right now is to join the Telegram channel, because I want you guys to give me your testimonials. All right, when you start trading this strategy, I love to see the screenshot. If you like this channel and you like everything that we do right here and this content, please subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video and it helps you, please give it a thumbs up so that other traders can see it. God bless you, stay profitable, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget again, if you want to join my Telegram channel, use the link on the show box below to join the Telegram channel so that you can give me your testimonial. Bye for now, guys.